Speaking of centuries, a century has gone by since Mickey Mouse first debuted out there in the universe, everybody. It's been a century. After a century, there's a little thing called public domain that happens. And we talked about it last week, but now we got Mickey Mouse horror movies coming forward. And now leads me to our feature story of the night. And you may be saying, Brian, you said it last week. It can't be possible. We just said it was entering the public domain. There's no way in the world that Mickey Mouse is coming out in a horror movie film. But yes. Mickey Mouse, Mickey's Mousetrap is what it's called, is coming out this year. Now, this movie shot, done, in the can, all put together. And as soon as 1201 debuted on January 1st, when he became public domain, the trailer dropped for Mickey's Mousetrap. Now, this looks god-awful, by the way. I saw the trailer. God-awful.
We're not going to watch it?
I'm going to call a spade a spade. It looks fucking shit. But, you know, honestly...
Tell us how you really feel,
being ready for it.
Yikes!
Good for them. Good for them jumping on. You know, there's also right now there's a short. So they got beat. There's a short that was already done before called "Vanishing of S.S. Willie." That's out by Night Signal Entertainment. That's out right now, and it's like a analog found footage type thing. That dropped actually first, so that's already done.
I invited him to come on the show, Brian. Today I reached out to him.
Really?
So we'll see if he gets back to us.
If Steamboat can make that happen, I'd be very excited. But if you want what this is about, just in case you're wondering what this pile of shit's about, well, it's Alex's 21st birthday, but he's stuck at the amusement arcade on a late shift with all of her friends. All of her friends are there. And they decide to surprise her. They surprise her, but a masked killer dressed as Mickey Mouse decides to play a game of his own with them that they all must survive. So yes, the mouse is killing some bitches. This is coming out now. The trailer again, the mask looks horrible, but you know, again, you have to be kind of like weird about this because it is Steamboat Willie. It's not Mickey Mouse. It is Mickey Mouse, but it's not Mickey Mouse. It's
a particular Mickey Mouse.
It's a particular Mickey Mouse that apparently loves to murder. And I try to, you know, it's funny. When I first put the video out for today to be like, oh, we're going to be doing episode 150, I called it Murderous Mickey. And YouTube did not like that. They're like, we're not going to promote that at all.
Maybe not.
So they kept canceling the live show for tonight on the actual feed.
Allegedly.
So, allegedly, Murderous Mickey is coming.
Unaliving.
It is what it is. Rachel, what do you think? You would think Murderous Mickey Steamboat Away should be happening, or do you think that people are being nuts to jump this fast? And do you think there'll be more of these like snowballing across the year?
Snowballing.
Snowballing. To bring it back to snowballing. This is just going to keep happening. Every time one of these popular children's IPs becomes even just a little bit available, they're going to pound out one of these shitty horror movies. We got Pooh, Blood, and Honey before. We're going to get this. We're going to get a video game. We're going to get all sorts of stuff. Mickey Mouse is the most recognizable icon in the world. They've done studies with different like sort of situations where they have people from around the world identify different characters, and Mickey Mouse was the most identifiable. So he has global appeal. So people, I think we're going to see a lot of this in different countries even. So we're going to get weird Mickey Mouse stuff with good old Steamboat over there.
Oh boy.
But they have to be so careful about the design. If they get at all close to a different Mickey Mouse, they will be sued immediately. So
this is from the video game. There's a video game coming too somehow of Steamboat Willie too. So yeah.
So the video game, they nailed the character design as far as what would be legally allowable.
Yeah.
The screen, the poster for the movie, that could be debatable.
It could.
They might get sued about that.
They might get like an encroachment.
And I'm sure, I am 100% sure that Disney will be suing if anyone steps a toe out of line.
Oh, absolutely.
Disney's lawyers have already gotten the cease and desist of it.
I can't imagine even having the grapefruits to attempt something like this.
To be the first one too, you know what I mean? To be the first one you have that in the can, you shot the whole thing and you're like ready for this? That's a lot. Mike, what do you think? Do you think that's smart to be the first person off the bat? You have the trailer, you drop it right after midnight and be like, hey, you know what, Mickey, get this. What do you think about this? Is this a good idea?
I absolutely think that it's smart, Brian. Like the fact that we're talking about it, like just the juxtaposition of something, you know, cute and cuddly, family friendly, although potentially problematic and based on existing minstrel tropes that are not okay and were never okay. So maybe it's
we won't explore that. Yeah, that won't be explored.
Yeah, okay, Sean. You know, like it was a gold rush to be the first one to do this, right? Because, like, I really do think you should have more projects that we talk about on the show, Brian, that you show such open, naked contempt for, because the energy that you had when you said, "Oh, well, look at this flaming sack of shit," like it was really engaging, and I think that that's a nice flavor for the show for 2024. I think yeah, GR Waters said it here in the chat. How about some honesty? But yeah. So you saw the trailer.
Come on, Mike.
There's no money in it. All they had was just the going straight for the IP. So this is their PR, their promotional program, right? And it's completely free. So, you know, we're going to hear more. Hopefully these guys make a little bit of money off of this, enough to finance their next project, or just get enough notoriety that they can, you know, put some names together for the stuff that they're working on. I mean, that's what horror movies are for, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's true, Mike. And they might do really well. There might be another. Look at that Pooh, Blood and Honey did so well, and that also had
you say that, and I think Pooh, blood, and honey. Yeah. Like Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic, the Red Hot Chili Peppers album, but it's not. It's not that. Yeah. It's a colon, right?
Very different. Yes.
It's a colon. Yeah.
Blood and Honey.
Blood and Honey. Yeah, they've done well, and that was the design for those masks and stuff were, again, piece of shit. I didn't see it yet. I should probably watch it. But Sean, you see this? Okay, we got it. We got Steamboat Willie coming out there to murder your children at the local arcade. Be careful. Make sure you have enough quarters, or he'll slash your ass. What do you think about this when you see this? I think this is a good idea to actually dive into this IP this early and attack Willie and make him release the Willie. Is it right? Is it time to release the Willie, Sean, or do you think this is too soon?
First off, Mike, it's hashtag the mouse is out. Okay? It's hashtag the mouse is out, first off. I am all for people taking things that are public domain and turning them into something different. I think that's exercising creativity. I think it's great, because I do think copyright law in this country is a little fucking nuts. You know, like you should be able to protect some things, but for this long, like, come on. You know,
everybody's dead that was involved with the creation is the thing,
exactly.
Right? Like that's
at this point, yeah, it's just
belongs to the public.
It's a very old IP-ness, and it's just let it be, let it go to the market, let it, you know, hang for a little bit and see how it goes. But yeah, I'm with you, Brian. It looks like shit. It looks like a movie I would have filmed in high school, which is not saying much, because I did film a movie in high school.
Did better in college, right? Did better in college.
We did do better in college. We had a much better time filming in college, sure. But it was weird, and I could totally understand, you know, someone wanting to jump the gun and get out there and be the first to kind of show, but like I do believe that, like, things that are public domain should be explored in this way, should be new entry points to new readers, new audiences. I'm all for that. I just can't imagine that Disney is not going to have some sort of retaliation over all this shit. Yeah, it's out there now. They kind of lost that battle, but, you know, they can do other shit to protect their IP. So I won't be surprised when they do. Oh, they absolutely will.
Fight this so hard.
Do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Fight this hard. They're going to fight any way to shut down, I think. Anything they can do. They were fighting already. They were trying to stop this.
Yep.
They're going to try to sue every single project that comes out. And they're going to win some, they're going to lose some. Yep. We've gotten a couple comments about how they're going to get the rights back. That's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. There's no way.
They have been fighting this for so long. If they were going to
they knew this shit was coming.
Have right off from that. They've been fighting this since the 90s. They've changed copyright laws to suit their needs.
Absolutely.
So it's wild, the things that Disney has done to copyright. So they're not getting them back. They're not getting this particular design back. They all following Mickeys are protected until their 100th anniversary comes up, and as well as
that century comes around.
But once that 100 years tick,
fucking long,
they're out.
Ridiculous.
So you're gonna have stuff within the next like 10, 15 years, like their design of Snow White is going to come available. All the rest of the Fab Five are going to come available. So you're going to get all sorts of stuff with their recognizable IP styles coming in the next 20 years.
Yeah, it's just going to be one thing after another, and that's where it's going right now. So I think for them, like, honestly, they can't stop the machine. This is happening, and end of the day, it is what it is for Disney, and they're going to have to just accept it and go with it, and they can't stop it. So when it comes down to it, though, I'm excited to see like what they actually put forward and try to stop this, but they can't. Like, they just can't. Again, when it goes public domain, that's it. You can't end something like that. You can't unless you can fight it as much as you can, but you can't stop it. And that's just some legality-wise.
Out of the bag.
It's out. They were in the court really trying to stop before. This
Hashtag the mouse is out, Rachel.
The mouse is out.
Hashtag
the mousetrap is coming. Hashtag mouse is out. Welcome to Mousetrap. It's happening. So, yeah, I think this is a losing battle for Disney. And I think, honestly, I'm excited to see how the creativeness that comes out of this. Hopefully there's some fun projects. But for me, everybody, this first one, I'm going to give it 2 thumbs down, and I'm going to moon it and call it a bitch. That's all I'm going to say. It's not my favorite.
I can't wait to see, like, the whole, like barometer here for you of something that's really good. I'm going to take it out to a nice dinner. I might consider, meeting its parents if I like it.
That's what's great about when it's like that, though.
Yeah. I drive by a golf course when it's playing and I yell. Like, come on. What a great ass! Yes, perfect.
When it's great, yeah, when it's great. But this is, I just saw this and I just shook my head, and then Rachel sent me something too. I'm like, yeah, I saw this shit. We need to talk about it. And honestly, if I were Disney, if I were Mickey Mouse, I'd be pissed it's the first one. But you know what? It is what it is. People jumped on it. They're gonna make some money. They'll probably make a lot of money off this. And this is just the start of something, as Rachel said, as everyone's saying here, it's just gonna snowball and snowball and snowball until that ball is so big, you're gonna have so much Mickey Mouse just popping out everywhere. You can't stop it.
Snowball back and forth and just keep snowballing.
Just a lot of snowballs, and
that's how it goes.
Did someone light one of those bath candles in here?
Yeah,
we got some salt burn in here, everybody. We got some salt burn. But anyways, Mickey Mouse, the mouse is out. Hashtag release the mouse. Hashtag never let Mickey stop being Mickey. Hashtag Mickey's gonna murder your ass. Hashtag Mickey is the man that will fuck you in your sleep. It's coming out. And you're very ready, because Mickey Mouse is not your children's mouse anymore. He's a new mouse.
That's a new allegation.
He turned 100 years ago.
I don't think we've heard. Was that on the Epstein thing? Was that? Yeah. Was he on there?
Mickey Mouse is on the list, apparently. He's on the list. It's coming out very soon. And you know what? Mickey couldn't stop himself. He's 100 years old. Give the man a break. He's an adult. He can do what he wants, and he's going to start murdering people. So, sorry, Disney. The conservatorship is done. It's done. And you don't have power of Mickey anymore, so Mickey's released to the public, and Mickey can do whatever the hell he wants. Conservatorship is done. Mickey's released. Get ready for all the horror movies coming this year.
Yo, player. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.